Assalamu alaikum and good morning, grade 2. How are you all doing? Good. That's really great. Yes, I'm also good. Alhamdulillah. Thank you and welcome to your numeracy class. So in today's class, we will be revising another topic. So let's see what are the topics for today. So who is first? Let's quickly revise what we did in our last class. So who is going to tell me what were the topics that we revised in our last class? We are basically discussing the number operations. Am I right? Yes, right? So we were discussing number operations, and how many number operations do we have discussed? Two. Very good. And how many of them total they are? Four. So we are done with addition, we are done with subtraction, we are left with two, which are multiplication and division. Right? So in today's class, we will be discussing the remaining two number operations. We will revise what does multiplication means, what does division means, how we can solve the multiplication questions, how we can do the division of numbers. So let's start with multiplication, right? So who is going to define multiplication for me? Okay. Can you tell me the meaning of the word product? Or when we say find the product of the following numbers, what does that mean? Product. Excellent. Product basically means that you are supposed to multiply two numbers, and multiply mean that you are yes, add the same number how many times? The time which is written in front of it. Let's say I ask you to multiply 3 with 5. I ask you what is 3 times 5, right? So in order to know the answer of 3 times 5, what you are supposed to do, you are supposed to multiply 3 with, you are supposed to add 3 into itself how many times? 5 times, right? I ask you what is 3 times 5. So in order to find the answer of this, you are supposed to add 3 into itself how many times? 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when we add 3 into itself 5 times, we get the answer 15. This means that 3 times 5 is 15. This is how we do multiplication, right? And the next is division. If we talk about division, division is basically dividing the number. How many parts? Whatever is told you. Let's say I ask you 10 divided by 2. This means that you are supposed to divide the 10. You are supposed to divide the 10 to how many parts? That every part should be containing two numbers, right? So what you will be doing, you will see that how many 2's when we combine, we get a 10 out of 8, right? So this is known as division. So these are the two remaining number operations that we will be revising in today's class, and we will do the practice exercises of it as well. So I want all of you to please take out your notebooks and let's start practicing this, the multiplication and division. Okay, so let's say if I ask you what is the answer of 10 times 5. Now again, over here as well, we will be using the placing value signs, right? Ones and tens column. Why they are important? Because this will help us out if we have a 3-digit number, if we have a 2-digit number. So in order to remove the confusion that where I should write this number. Let's say, should I write 5 over here or over here? Because it's a 1-digit number, it's a 2-digit. So in order to remove that confusion, we write these placing values. Now this was a 1-digit number, so this means it will come under the column of 1. So that is why I have written 5 over here. And this was a 2-digit number, so this is 1's column and this is 10's column, right? Now the second important step is that we always start solving our question from the right hand side, right? So 5 multiplied by 2 equals 5 multiplied by 0 equals 0. And 5 ones are 5 times 1 equal 5. So this means the answer is 50, right? Let's look at the next one. 22 and 5. Again, the pacing values. 5 times 2 is 10. Now 10 is a 2-digit number. This is ones tens place. So we will take the ones digit number into the ones place and take this other one as a carrying over. Alhamdulillah. Sorry, okay. So I'll be writing 0 over here and 1 is carried on the top of it. Now 5 times 2 is again 10. So I'll add this 1 into it. So 10 plus 1 makes 11. So this means the answer is 110. This is how we do multiplication, right? So I want all of you to please open your book page number 121. This is 121. On this, we have the questions of multiplication. Okay, so let's first quickly do the exercise number 14 together. So let's do the next question, that is 7 times 4. 7 times 4 mean that you are supposed to add 4 into itself how many times? 7 times. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 times 4 is equal to 28, right? We have already learned the table, so you are supposed to answer me quickly about this. Okay, let's look at this now. What is 12 times 4? So 4 times 2, 8. 4 times 1, 4. So the answer is 48, right? Okay, let's move toward the next exercise. So we will be doing a few of them together and the rest are homework for you, okay? Let's look at the next exercise. In the second one, it says Moise attends school 5 days a week. How many days Moise attends school? 5 days. If he stays in school for 5 hours daily, how many hours would he be in school each week? So the number of days, 5, and the number of hours, 5. We are supposed to find the total number of hours. So we will be multiplying 5 with 5. So 5 times 5 mean that we are supposed to add 5 into itself. How many times? 5 times. So the answer is 25. Got it? Okay. So the next is division questions. That how we can find the answers of division. So I told you that division basically means that grouping or sharing. In division, what we do, we group an object into the sets, which is, yes, exactly, which is available to us, right? So in order to do the division, we will be following the procedure that we did while we were practicing this. The first question is 45 divided by 5. So the practice that we did was that we will subtract 5 from 45 and we will subtract it until we reached at 0. So 45 minus 5 makes 40. Again, subtract 5, the answer would be 35. Again, subtract 5, the answer would be 30. Again, subtract 5 would be 25. Again, 5, 20. Again, 5, 15. 15 minus 5, 10. 10 minus 5, 5. And 5 minus 5, 0. So this was a whole process. We started from here and we reached till there. Now you are supposed to check that how many subtractions we have done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This means that when we divide 45 with 5, the answer is 9. Now, in order to recheck that whether your answer is correct or not, you can multiply these two numbers with each other and see whether the answer 5 times 9 is also equal to 45. This would be a recheck and this will give you a guarantee yes, what you have done is correct. You can multiply these numbers and you can get the answer as a result of it, right? Let's solve one more. So in this exercise, again, we will be having the word problems, and we know that word problems are the questions in which the statement or the data is given to us in the form of words. What we are supposed to do, we just take out data from that statement, we write it down in this manner, right? We write the placing values and then we solve it. So it says there were 45 tourists waiting to be taken to the museum. How many tourists do we have? 45. They could only find taxis that seated 4% each, right? How many taxis were used? Was anyone left? You are supposed to see that how many taxis will they need, and is there any person which is left? So in order to find the answer of this, we will be following the same procedure. The number of passengers are 45. And in the taxis, they said only 4% can sit in the taxis which they find. So would there be any person which would left alone? We will find it out. So we will subtract 4 from 45. When we subtract, we get 41. Again, subtract 4. So the answer would be 37. When we subtract 4 from 37, the answer would be 33. When we subtract 4 from 33, the answer would be 29. When we subtract 4 from 29, the answer is 25. Subtract 4 from 8, it's 21. Again 4, and the answer would be 17. It would be 13. Again 4, and the answer would be 9. And when we subtract 4 from 9, the answer is 5. Again 4, and the answer is 1. So the things that they have asked is that how many taxis were used. So in order to find that, we will see that how many subtractions we have done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this means that 11 taxis have been used by them. This is the answer of first question. Second, they asked that was anyone left? Yes. One person. How many persons are left? Only one person. Got it? Was it interesting? Okay, great. So that was all for today. You are supposed to do the remaining questions as your home task. And let me know if you find any confusion, any trouble in solving that. We will resolve it together. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Take care. Allah Hafiz.